Hey guys, so since there's a lot of selling that's been happening for both Manila Water and MPI, I want to talk about the charts of the stock again so that you get to base everything on what the charts are telling you so that you don't base your ideologies or your conviction or your buying and selling just based on emotion or news. Let's see what the charts are telling us. So check this video out. Hi everyone, this is Marvin Germo. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and smash that bell so you get updated every time I create new content about the stock market. Enjoy the rest of the video. Hey guys, so as you all know, MPI hit 2.69 pesos today. Manila Water in the same stead is down almost 11%, bringing the stock close to 11 pesos already. I know I just created videos about this, and I just created another video just before this talking about MPI, talking about an analysis of a broker and where he thinks it's actually headed. But I really feel it's timely again to talk about where the charts are headed, where it's pointing. But as you all know, both stocks are breaking down. Both stocks are predominantly predicated. The downward movement is basically based on what's happening on the news, that it's showing a lot of negative information based on where could it possibly go, that their franchise, their concession period may not be renewed this March 2022. And let's just see what the charts are telling us. Let's just see what where it's headed based on a technical perspective. So enjoy the rest of the video. So we're gonna focus on MPI or MWC, but the whole context and goal of this again is so that you get to know what you're coming into, you get to know what the charts are saying as well. By the way, just a quick plug for those who want to join us for our top 10 stocks for 2020. It will be in SMX Aura this Saturday already, December 14. The link is in the description. We're going to talk about based on what's happening in the economy, based on what's happening, as you can see also the political climate start to heat up as well, and it's affecting stocks in the market. What are the top 10 stocks that are worth looking at? We have a fundamental analyst, an economist, and a very, very prolific stock trader joining us, and they're going to share the top 10 stocks that they believe will do well. So if you'd like to join us, I hope to see you. Link is in the description below. Before I continue, also allow me to give you an update on where the PSEI is headed. So if you look at this, allow me to zoom out a bit. You could see that the PSEI, if I draw my support and resistances, I could come up with all of these narratives for the short term, especially for those who want to look at it from a support and resistance level. So if you see and you try to somehow get a semblance and try to zoom in as well, you will see that the market in general has been still moving relatively sideways as well. One thing that what I would like you to see is also that it's trying to build the support at the 7,700 level. As it's trying to build the support at the 7,700 level, if the 7,700 level does not somehow hold, there's a possibility and there's a narrative that it could drop to 7,468 for the short term. However, should it bounce, we could see this again, and it's been happening. It's been moving from 7.7 to around 7.9 for a short period of time. Now, let me show you what's happening now to MPI first, then we'll go to Manila Water just right after. So MPI, as you all know, this is its long-term progression. I plotted the support and resistances of it just a few days ago, or I think it was even yesterday. But if you allow me to zoom in, you will see that massively you have large red candles starting from here. It was all predicated from the breakdown of the 200-day moving average, breakdown from this support level, then the massive sell down here, then another breakdown here. Then if you notice it, day upon day upon day, Manila Water or MPI just keeps breaking down from specific support levels. So for those who've attended their Stock Smart sessions, you know what I've been talking about, that every time supports are broken massively, it takes a harder time for the stock to go up. And it means also when you see stuff like this, you see a lot of people wanting to get out at a very, very, very fast period of time. When you see a lot of people trying to get out at a very fast period of time, retailers and institutions trying to get out, the name of the game and the next narrative is that you may see the stock continue to go down further. You may see sellers continue to dominate. When sellers continue to dominate, no matter how attractive the valuations are, when people want to go out, you can expect it to just continue its downward movement no matter how cheap it looks. And please remember, since December 4, you are seeing heavy days of massive selling as well. You're seeing heavy days of people trying to get out of the stock ever since it started to break down from the 4.1 level as well. So what we do know for MPI is that people want to sell, but not just that. There's large amounts of selling happening in the stock, large red candles, people just trying to get out at a specific level. So if you look at it also, the closing was the lowest, so meaning the stock did not drop low enough for people try to massively buy it and give us a semblance of a bounce. But as of the closing today, people are still wanting to get out. Next possible movement, next possible area where it could possibly go is if I zoom out, and I mentioned this on the video yesterday, is that the possibility for it to drop is it could go back to, if you look at it, the last time it tried to retrace lower, it was over here at the 2011 level. So it's trying to revisit a low that it hit more than 8 years ago already. So this is a 2.35 per 2.35 peso level. So you can note this as well. One thing that I'd like to show you also, and allow me to zoom in. If I zoom in, you will notice this as well. You have this particular line. This is the last line of defense. This is the lowest that MPI has ever hit. This was February 8, 2010. This was 2 pesos. So if MPI, or no, let me zoom in. There's another one. The lowest price that we could come up with is around 1.8 pesos per share, 1.85. So that being said, if the current level, the 2.6 level, does not go back to 2.6, it could go to 2.35. If 2.35 does not hold, it can go to 2. If 2 does not hold, it can go down to 1.85 pesos per share. And if I'll try to draw this, this entire movement up since the 2008 recession was also massively broken. If you follow it, it was sort of just moving in the same direction as the 200-day moving average. And then after this series of sell downs happened, that's what caused and triggered whatever we're seeing right now. So please remember this, the name of the game is, if you are a trader, stick to your plan. If it's breaking down, stay away. If you're a position trader, since it's bearish, stick to your plan, stay away as well. If you're an investor, of course, that's what I've mentioned, the valuations look so good. However, please remember there are other things involved already right now that are above and beyond how the company is, above and beyond the actual health and earnings of the company as well. There are a lot of things that are bigger that are involved in this that may cause sentiment still to be on a downward bias as well. I forgot to mention this. You can look at RSI. RSI is oversold right now, but there's no buy signal yet. Please remember, when stocks are bearish, they could stay in oversold levels for a period of time also. Now, let's look at MWC. MWC, as you look at it, it's also doing a similar look, no? It's doing similar fashion, same bearish outlook. Let me zoom out also so you see it from the 2008 recession. So at least you have context also on where the lowest portion of MWC is. So if you notice it, the lowest area that it has ever hit since the 2008 recession was around this. So you have around the 8.65 level. If you want to have a semblance more, it could possibly, the lowest as of this area since 2009 was 8 pesos. And the stock has never dropped anywhere lower than 8 pesos since the 2008 financial crisis. So if you see it, after the drop in the 2008 financial crisis, you have this large upward massive swing that caused it to move up, but you see it start now to you see the drop in 2013 after it broke past and failed to hold this particular uptrend. That being said, I'll try to zoom out further. The stock since 2013 has not gone up massively anymore. And what happened was the 17 peso level got broken just last December 9, 2019. Again, I repeat, the massive sell down was pretty much because it failed to hold the 17 peso level. Plus, another sell down today happened. It continued and verified the breakdown from 17, but not just that. It also broke 14. Then it also broke. Please remember this, Let me zoom in so you see it better. Yeah, there you go. Please remember this. Yesterday, the close was 12.48. Today, it's at 11 pesos per share. That being said, the support, next probable support is at 10.7 level. If it fails, if it continues to pierce that, you may expect it to just drop massively further again until it tries to challenge the 8 peso level. So watch out for the 10.65 first. If the 10.65 holds, then it may have a shot to start to consolidate. Then it may have a shot to start to not move down as well. But if it continues to go down, by the way, RSI is still oversold. By the way, a lot of selling is still happening. But either way, volume is pretty much there also, meaning a lot of people are trying to escape the stock as well. So there, I've given you my perspective on both MPI and Manila Water. They've been heavily battered. They've been heavily hit based on the chart, based on moving average, based on where the trend is headed. It's still showing you a lot of bearish signals, telling you if you're a quick trader or even if you're a position trader, stay away from the stock first. So I hope this helped you. I hope this is something that gave you enough insight for you to be able to win. Hey guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you enough insight based on what's possibly happening or where it could still possibly go based on whatever price action is happening. But as you all know, the whole game and the whole narrative is more sellers will just bring the prices down. More sellers, as long as the charts are showing us that sellers are still in control, there's a big chance, there's a big narrative that we may still see it continue to slide down no matter how cheap it looks as well. But don't worry, I'll keep updating you. I'll try to give you as much data and details on this as possible so that should a reversal happen or should it continue to slide down, you get informed and you form your own opinion based on what you could possibly do based on its movement as well. So I guess that's it for now. Marvin Germo, I hope this video pushes you, nudges you towards the right direction, because all I want, as what I've been saying over and over, is I want you to win. And I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.